The top artists got successful because they found great managers. And some manager just did it all. They got them the gigs, they got them the labels and all the connections, they ran the brand. And then they got so successful. Obviously, that's a total lie. It's also pretty much impossible. That's just not how it works. But why do so many people think if they just get the right manager, it'll solve all their problems? Because it just sounds easier. They think if they get this manager, this agent, or this person, well, that's the missing piece. And it's just not true. Now look, I do have some students who have managers and they're very happy. And yes, the biggest artists in the world eventually have managers and they do great. But there's also 99% of our students who don't have managers and get incredible results. So let's figure out what's happening. If you don't know, I'm Justin. I run Cosmic Academy. We're an artist development school. We've been around for over 10 years now. We have over 700 incredible students that have been through our program, and they get amazing results. They sign to the biggest labels like Toolroom, Armada, Anjuna, Monstercat. They play the biggest shows. Every year we have multiple students playing EDC and Ultra, Electric Suit, touring all over. We have students that get incredible Spotify numbers, and they do all this stuff without a manager. So do you get a manager? Do you not? What do they do? And maybe if you need one, when is that time? Let's talk about it. First, you just smash that like button, just hammer it. I have no idea what it does. I've heard that if you smash that like button, it gives this cute little duck a cookie. Ducks, they apparently love cookies, chocolate chip, different types. They want a cookie. So smash that like button, go give that duck a cookie. Okay, so what's a manager? A manager is supposed to be like the CEO of you, of your company. If you were a company, they would be the CEO of the company. But wait, Justin, I thought that's me. That's the top person. Well, not really. There's a founder and there's a CEO. Like with Apple. Apple was created and founded by Steve Jobs. He was the founder and he created the product and the vision, all that great stuff. And for you, that product is music. So at the beginning, Steve Jobs was the founder and he was the CEO of Apple. He did both. And when Apple got bigger in the 1980s, Steve Jobs, as the founder, hired the Pepsi CEO to come be the CEO of Apple. And that's kind of what it's going to be like for you. Managers help run your whole career. They oversee everything and they help execute on the vision. They quite literally manage you. Well, that sounds great, Justin. Why shouldn't I just get a manager then? It sounds a lot easier and they just make me successful. No, because managers need something to manage. And most artists and most producers are just not at that point yet. You have to be at a place where you're signing so many records, getting so many gigs, so many deals are coming in that you literally can't do it on your own anymore. You really need help managing this ship. And that's when you get a manager. But before that happens, and pretty much for 99% of you out there, you need to first learn how to do it all on your own. Those are the best entrepreneurs. Those are the best artists. Learning how to do the social media, learning how to pitch the labels yourself, learning how to do the marketing, learning how to finish all the music. You got to build yourself up first. And just by the way, if you need help with any of that stuff, Cosmic Academy is an amazing program to help you do those things. I'll leave a link below. Apply. We'd love to work with you. But yes, you have to learn how to do this stuff first. And there's two main reasons to learn it yourself. See, when I started my career, I was a talent buyer and I only knew how to do one thing. I could book an artist and have that marketed for a show. That's it. I had no idea how to do anything else. I didn't know how to do the lights. I couldn't run the lasers. I didn't understand how to set up the sound or the staging or the staffing or the bartending, managing all the bottles and the tables and the drinks. I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. And it made me just one piece in this huge pie, and I was reliant on all these other people. So I told myself, if I want to be working at the top venues, if I want to be on the best teams, if I want to work with the best artists, if I want to throw the biggest shows, I need to learn how to do all that on my own. So I did. I went to bartending class. I got mentors. I learned how to build the stage and run the lights and do all of those things. And when I learned how to do it and I achieved those skills, my opportunities became massive. And because I learned how to do those things, it made me better at finding the right people to do the jobs. Finding the best production directors, finding the best lighting directors, because I know how to do it too. And I know if you suck or not. So for you as a producer or an artist, it's the exact same thing. Imagine there's two emails that come into a label. Both emails come into this label and they have an equally great song. It's a 10 out of 10, right? But in the first email, it says, hey, this is my track. It's really great. And there's a link to the track. In the second email from a different artist, There's that great song, equally good, but it also says this: hey, here's my song, and I have a whole amazing marketing strategy to go with it. I understand TikTok, I've been building a following, we're gonna do this with TikTok. I have a big strategy for Instagram, we're gonna do contests and giveaways and all these things there. I'm gonna do a few press releases, I have connections with the blogs, we'll do some interviews. We should do some promotion with these radio stations, I'll pitch them, we're gonna do some pre-support with some DJs, we'll do some post-release support with these other DJs. I've also got an advanced strategy for doing a campaign on Spotify. We're gonna hit all the playlists, editorials, user playlists. And by the way, if you need, I'll even design the cover art, do the trailer, do the music video. I got that too. So out of those 2 emails, which song is the label signing? They're signing the second one because that person can do more. They bring more to the table. And that's what labels want to see. That's what me as a talent buyer wanted to see. I want to book DJs that bring more to the table. So this is exactly why you shouldn't just hope for or try to get a manager to do all that for you. You need to build yourself up first. And that's exactly what we do with our students at Cosmic Academy. And it's exactly why they get such great results. 99% of our students do not have a manager and they get all these results. They're playing EDC, playing these shows, they're signing to these record labels. So you do not need a manager. And when you're ready, you're gonna know it. How are you gonna know it? They're gonna start pitching you. Yes, that is correct. When you get to the point where you're having all those record deals come in, all those gig opportunities, all those collaborations coming in, managers are gonna see that. Other companies are gonna be looking at you and say, that's an asset, there's so much going on that we can help manage them. And a lot of times the manager you wanna work with be someone that appears later on down the road. Someone that works at a label that sees all this stuff going on. Now they wanna manage you, maybe someone at one of the venues or promotional companies that you're working with. You don't search for these people. They're not gonna make you successful if you just find them. I wanna say this very clearly. The only person that's gonna make you successful is you. Now, if you're sitting there and you're like, that's great, Justin, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I don't know if I wanna go to your academy, but I wanna learn some more. Well, I have an entire video on Spotify, and I have videos on all these other topics, but let's start with that one. Go watch this Spotify video. I can definitely guarantee you it's gonna help your Spotify gain some more plays. Start there. I'll see you in that one.